Life is brief, a whisper in eternity, and yet it is the most powerful gift we hold in our hands. Too often we walk through our days as though we are promised endless tomorrows, delaying the call of our hearts, silencing the voice of our dreams. But the truth is, every sunrise is an invitation, and every heartbeat is a reminder that time waits for no one. There is no perfect moment waiting somewhere in the future. The perfect moment is the one you are standing in right now. Dreams are not meant to rest quietly in the corners of our minds. They are meant to breathe, to live, to take form in the light of our courage. Fear will whisper that you are not ready, that you are not worthy, that the world will not understand. But fear is a thief, and if you let it, it will steal your destiny before you even take the first step. Chasing your dream is not about grand gestures. It is about the steady rhythm of choosing yourself each day. It is about rising after disappointment, about refusing to let doubt be the final word. Your life is too precious, too fleeting, to be lived in the shadows of hesitation. Every moment you hesitate, the clock ticks, and the chance to become who you are meant to be slips further away. So dare to move, dare to stumble and to rise again. Dare to love the dream inside you enough to give it breath. The world does not need another person playing small. The world needs the fire only you can bring. And when your days are counted, let it be said that you lived wide awake, that you did not simply exist, but that you chased what set your soul on fire. Life moves faster than we realize. We rise with the sun, we carry out our routines, and we tuck ourselves into bed at night believing we will do it all again tomorrow. But the days fold into weeks, and the weeks into years, and suddenly we are looking back wondering where the time went. That is why life, as short as it is, cannot be lived in hesitation. We cannot wait for the stars to align perfectly before we reach for what we truly want. The hours are slipping through our fingers even as we stand here now, and the question is not whether time will pass, but whether we will use it boldly, whether we will dare to chase the dreams planted deep within our hearts. A dream is not just an idea, it is a seed, a vision meant to grow if only you have the courage to water it. Too many people leave their dreams in the soil of someday. They whisper, I will do it when the children are grown, when the bills are smaller, when I feel ready. But someday is not a day on the calendar, and those who wait for it often find that their years have been stolen by waiting. Life is short, and the soil of delay produces only regret. The only time you have is now, the only chance you are guaranteed is today. There will be voices telling you that you are not ready. There will be people who laugh at your ambition, who question your ability, who try to cage your spirit with their own fears. If you listen too long, you will begin to believe them, and your dream will shrink until it feels too distant to touch. But you must remember, no one else has been given your vision. No one else has been entrusted with the fire that lives in you. If others cannot see it, that does not mean it is not real. Their doubt does not define your destiny. What matters is that you believe, and that you act in faith even when you are trembling. Chasing your dreams is not about waiting for courage to arrive fully formed. Courage grows when you take the first shaky step. It grows when you say yes even though fear is screaming no. It grows when you rise after falling and discover that failure did not destroy you. Each time you choose action over hesitation, courage strengthens and the dream begins to take shape. It is not the absence of fear that builds a life of meaning, it is the decision to move forward in spite of fear. There will be days when the path feels lonely, when you wonder why the dream matters so much to you and why it feels so hard to carry. In those moments, remember that every person who has ever changed the world walked through the fire of doubt. Greatness is not born from ease, it is forged in the furnace of persistence. You may stumble, you may question, but you must keep moving. For each step brings you closer to a life that is fully alive, a life that burns with purpose rather than drifts in regret. We have been conditioned to believe that safety is better than risk, that certainty is better than possibility, and so people trade their dreams for comfort, believing that comfort will satisfy them. But comfort has its cost. It leaves you restless in the quiet hours of the night, wondering what could have been, what would have happened if only you had dared. Safety is not as safe as it seems when it leads to a life half-lived. Risk is the birthplace of growth. When you dare to chase your dream, even if you stumble, even if you fall, you will at least know you tried, and that knowledge is far sweeter than the bitterness of regret. Life is short, but it is also wide. Its length may be limited, but its depth depends on how you live it, You can walk through your days in shallow waters, never venturing far, never feeling the current of possibility, or you can dive deep, exploring the vastness of what is possible when you choose to chase what calls you. Living wide means filling your days with meaning, with passion, with courage, and with love. It means waking up each morning ready to meet the day with open hands and an open heart. Your dream does not have to be grand in the eyes of others to matter. It does not have to be written in headlines or celebrated in crowds. Your dream may be to write words that touch even one soul, to build a business that serves your community, to raise children with love and wisdom, to create art that whispers truth. Whatever your dream is, it belongs to you, and it is sacred. Do not measure its worth by the applause it earns. Measure it by the fire it lights in your spirit, by the way it makes you feel alive. Every day that you delay is a day you cannot reclaim. Time is not a currency we can save and spend later. It moves steadily forward, indifferent to our excuses. That is why you must use what you have while you have it. Even the smallest step today is better than the greatest plan left undone tomorrow. Action builds momentum, and momentum creates change. The dream that feels impossible begins to move toward you the moment you move toward it. You may look at the challenges ahead and wonder if you are strong enough. But strength is not something you wait to feel before beginning. Strength is built in the process, in the struggle, in the persistence. Each obstacle you face, each hardship you overcome, becomes a part of your foundation, a proof that you are capable of more than you once believed. Life is short, but it is long enough to transform you, to grow you into the person your dream requires you to be. People often say that time heals all wounds, but time also silences dreams left unattended. Do not let the song inside you go unsung. Do not let your vision wither because you believed the lie that you had forever. Life does not give forever. It gives you this moment and then another, and another, until suddenly the moments are gone. If you want to live fully, you must treat each day as a treasure, each breath as an opportunity to step closer to the life you long for. The world is filled with voices telling you to be realistic, to be careful, to be ordinary. But ordinary is not why you are here. You were placed on this earth with gifts that no one else possesses, with a story no one else can tell, with a dream no one else can live. To deny that gift, to bury that story, to ignore that dream, is to deny the very reason you were created. You may not know the entire path, you may not see the ending, but you know the beginning, and it begins with choosing to chase what makes you come alive. Do not let fear of failure chain you to mediocrity. Failure is not the end. Failure is a teacher, a guide, a necessary companion on the road to success. Every stumble teaches you how to stand stronger. Every mistake sharpens your vision. Every setback prepares you for the triumph to come. The only true failure is refusing to try. Life is too short to stand on the sidelines waiting for certainty. Leap and learn as you go. When you reach the later chapters of your life, you will not remember the safe choices, the careful plans, the moments you blended into the crowd. You will remember the risks you took, the leaps of faith, the times you stood boldly in the face of fear. You will remember the dreams you dared to chase, even if the path was hard. And you will know, deep in your soul, that you lived with courage. So let today be the day you decide. Not tomorrow, not when it feels easier, not when the world is ready to applaud you. Let it be today. Take one step, however small, toward the dream that will not leave you alone. Water that seed. Feed that fire. Honor the gift that has been placed in you. Life is short, and every breath is a reminder that the time to chase your dreams is not later. It is now. Then let this truth settle in your heart: you are here for a reason, and the time you have is not endless. Do not spend your life waiting at the doorway of your dreams. Walk through it. Live so that when the final page of your story is written, it cannot be said that you held back. It cannot be said that you played small. Let it be said that you answered the call of your soul, that you risked, that you loved, that you burned brightly. Life is short, so stand tall, step forward, and chase your dreams with every breath you have.